Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to another Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure! Where today is the first day of the final quarter of the year. It is October 1st. It's a Wednesday, which means we're going to the end to slay a dragon. However, there are only, counting today, 92 days left in the year. And it really did feel like, for the last 9 months, we had infinite time ahead of us. And it's feeling less and less like that every day. And now I'm looking around here, and I got 92 days to finish every project that we have started, to complete every task that we have set for ourselves. 92 days is not enough. It's not enough. I'm okay. I am sick. If you've been watching my live streams over on the Howdy Folks LP channel, been playing through Final Fantasy 15, having a great time, never played it before. But you'll know that I am rather ill at the moment. I'm not feeling well. Deadbolt. I'm not feeling well at all. I'm sickly. I'm tired. I'm recording anyway. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. And one of the reasons why we're doing it today, goodness me, I'm trying to catch my breath. Whew. I'm fine. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. But listen, the series is going to fundamentally change after today. And we're not going to talk about it a lot today. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. But we've spent the last 2 months doing this. And this was fun. This was great. This is going away. Because I realized that if we're going to complete everything, we just need to buckle down and get it done. We're going to choose one task after the other and just... We're going to do it, Deadbolt. We're just going to do it. So we're not doing the themed days anymore, as fun as they were, except for, with the exception of, Wednesdays. We're going to keep Wednesdays as Dragon Slay days, and we're going to defeat the End Dragon 24 times at the end of the year. Everything else, though, because I'm just looking at a list of things that I wanted to get done this year in this series, and we're not there. And we got 92 days after this, 91 days, to get those things done. So for today, we're going to go to defeat the End Dragon. And this is going to be a 100% Deadman's Bane and Silky. It's going to be 100% melee. But when I say 100% melee, I mean we're going to punch the end crystals. And in order to do that, we're going to need to build ourselves little barriers to protect ourselves from the explosion. And so I was going to bring cobblestone. Yeah, there we go. We should have plenty. We're gonna do a punch challenge. Actually, should we just punch with our fist as well? That might be a challenge for next week. This week, we're going to... You know what? We could just use Silky. We could do a challenge where we have to defeat it using the pickaxe. Oh my gosh, is that what we're going to do today? I think it is. But we need to have certain things ready to go before we head in there. And today, unlike on previous days, I'm actually remembering that. So we need to go... Oh, heavens. Well, I was supposed to get out there. This adds a bit of time to the overall episode, unfortunately. Because something else I wanted to say is that I need to make these episodes shorter. Because as much as I enjoy this series, there's other things I want to be doing. And it would be one thing if this series got, 1,000 views per episode. Not that it's all about the views, but what I'm saying is, I appreciate everyone who watches, and I hope you're enjoying. I never want to take that away from you, okay? However, we don't get a whole lot of views on these, and there's other projects I want to do. There's other videos I want to make. And I spend so much time making this that it's hard. Uh-oh. Buddy? Listen. I know I'm not wearing my gold armor, and I'm not going to. I'm at a point in my life where I live in a state of defiance against you. Where's the ghasts? Let's get this knocked out first. Every so often I hear one. Oh, there you are. You just came into existence, didn't you? Hello? Did that not... What? What? There we go. Alright. We're gonna need more than one of those. I just watched this one come into existence. Such timing is perfect. Oh, got 2 of them back to back there. Death to you! And... Death to you! That did not work. Hold on, let me try again. Death to you! Nope. Whoa. Jeez, there's 2 of them. Alright, let's just... Oh, no, there's way more than 2 of them. Alright, we've been killed by these guys before. Typically, the ones with axes are the more dangerous ones. I'm not really worried about these normies over here. Unless... Are they collecting the fallen treasures? Well, I really should just equip, like, a shield. And I'd be having a much better time. It's alright, though. We're making deuce. Oh. I mean, if he's in a hole, is he really my problem? Sometimes I one-shot them, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes they drop a whole bunch of those, and sometimes they drop one. And now I have enough for this week and next week. I think there's already a couple over there. We just needed more. I want more than what I've got. Man, isn't that the truth of every person on this planet, though? No one is content. Everyone wants more than what they got, but what they need is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen in the comment section? I'm gonna say thank you. I mean, I don't know if anyone did, but thank you if you did. Oh, jeez, come on. Oh, please don't fall in the lava! Oh, okay, 11. Oh, heavens. These are almost good moves on your part, my guy. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop talking about equipping the shield, and I'm just gonna equip the shield. I don't want to kill the ones that are directly over lava, because that just feels like, you know, a waste of time. Unless I can fly right through their bodies and collect the items that they drop. Which maybe. I don't know. This is risky. This is risky. I don't think I collected anything from that. And it was risky. 13's not bad. Oh my gosh, they're like swarming down here. Did you just pick up my stuff? Wait a minute, come back here. Did you just collect my stuff? Where? Now wait a minute. 29. I think 29 is enough. We're gonna make as many as we can with the 29, and that gets us good for at least the rest of October. Okay, we need 29 of those, and then we should have everything we need for. Oh, no. Glass. Glass? Glass. There we go. 29 of them bad boys. Don't need one of these. Get rid of it. Now, I'm not sure how we're doing in terms of signs. I know we made a lot of them, but we might be out already. So we'll make some additional signs. I saw the signs, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. I don't know. We might need more glow ink sacks. We'll bring, we've got 9 signs. We'll bring 9 of those. That sounded like something happening downstairs. We'll leave those in there. We'll just make new ones. Let's see. That's going to be a little bit more than 9, but that's fine. A little bit extra won't hurt anything. Let's head down the stairs. Yeah, I was going to say, I forgot that this had filled up at one point, but I was pretty sure we'd emptied it, and it looks like we had, in fact. I think we've got everything we need. I'm just going to take a... No, let's not take a nap. Why would we take a nap? We don't need to take a nap. We'll just head over there. Sun's about to rise anyway. What would be the point? Also, the longer we wait, the more likely it might be a storm. A thunderstorm, and we can go do the creeper thing. This guy's still here! I gotta tell you, I need to keep this guy alive. We need to go get, a name tag or something for him. Because he's been persevering on the roof of the Nether for a very long time. And I'm pretty impressed. Alright, welcome to the end. And while we're here, I guess what we need to do is put away most of these, except for the 4 that we need today. So we got 27 for the future. And here we are. Yeah, we had enough for, 1 more. But now we have plenty. Just gonna go ahead and load those into my inventory. I'm pretty confident in our abilities. I didn't even set spawn because of how confident I am, but actually now that I'm talking about it, I'm a little bit less confident. Hold on a minute. Let's put some of this stuff away. Let's put all of those things away, and then we'll use this to tuck away, because we're not going to use any of this, right? We're basically... Oh, you know what? I forgot to get more short-range rockets. All I've got now are the full flight duration rockets, and that's all right. That's fine. But we've determined we're not going to use any of these things. And then we really only need these 2 objects. And what is going to determine whether or not this is a sword run, like a 100% sword run, or a 100% pickaxe run, is going to be what happens when I try breaking these up top using a sword. If they break quickly, I think they're just one-shot, because you can destroy them with a... If you can destroy them with a bow and arrow, surely you can destroy them with the sword. And then we just have to, not die. Which should be, the easy part, honestly. I'm thinking that a 100% full pickaxe run would be cool. And maybe next time, but if we can do, an all-sword run, where it truly all swords... By the way, I've got to collect 64 obsidian. Okay? I know for a lot of people, this is their favorite part of the episode. Alright. I went a little overboard. I got a bit more than 64, and that's okay. We've got those for the future. And you know what I've gone and done, is I've just gone and left the 4 that we needed to spawn the dragon. And, you remember they were in my inventory, and I put everything that was in my inventory inside of the stuff? That's where it's at. See, have a look here. Yep, there they are. As predicted, as foretold. This is not a speedrun, so we will not be timing ourselves this time, but we'll probably do more speedruns in the future, try to get our time a little bit lower than whatever it was, that one miserable experience we had last week. That was not at all a sentence that was forged correctly, but you know what I was getting at, you know what I was trying to say. Alright, activate, baby! Give me a dragon, I'm so excited! Okay, I'm ready to do... Oh my gosh, there's way more of these guys than there was, like, moments ago. Why is it harder to kill them with, like, this really nice sword than it was that time we had a gold sword? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come here, you. There we go. If you're wondering why I'm fighting them, it's because I'm trying to, just pass the time. Oh, okay, dragon's out here. Let's go. So what we gotta do is we gotta get up high. We're gonna fly to the highest tower first. Probably that one. Maybe this one. They might be the same size. I think it's a bit random. Okay? And then what we gotta do is we've got to sort of build a bit of a wall between us and that thing that is going to block most of the explosion. See, now we've gone too far away is the problem here. So we're gonna inch our way closer. We've got to determine, like, how close can we get. I'm very nervous about this, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I'm very convinced that this is going to end up killing me. All my stuff's going to go flying, and I'm going to regret this decision. So that's 2 blocks of space. Okay, no, you know what? That's not something we can't overcome. That's fine. So this is it. We're doing the sword run. I guess next week we'll do the run using the gosh darn. Hold on, let's see. 1 block, 2 blocks are right there, and then an extra block for us to falter back on if we need to. Falter back on is not the correct. I don't know if the shield is helping any. Next week we'll do a run that is 100% all picks. This is the all sword run, and this could be done with any sword. It'll just take longer. If you have something like a gold sword, it'll just take that wee little bit longer. Let's make sure we're at, like, full health before we just whack this thing. I don't know if having explosion resistance would make all that big a difference. I feel like probably not. Can we go for that one, and can we make it? Hello, hello. Now, excuse me. We probably could have. Well, stop shooting at me. Stop it! Don't roar at me! Keep your roars to yourself, you nasty dragon! I feel like I was in the middle of saying something, and now I don't remember what it was. Some of these are bigger than others, although I guess we knew that. It's not really a surprise to anyone. Oh yeah, it would just take longer, so if you want to do this with an iron sword, doable. If you want to do it with a wooden sword, that may or may not be a challenge we have in the future. Can I stand, like, a little further back? Doesn't seem to make any difference. Does about the same amount of damage. Oh, you know what? How is my health? Oh, I have snow boots on. Oh, hold on. No, we can't go underground. We can't risk it. If we go underground, the dragon might attempt to, like, follow us down there and then end up, like, ruining, well, you know, like what happened before that one time we went flying. Remember? We can risk it. Well, I don't know. Not with the dragon in hot pursuit. Do we care? Do we just leave the boots off and not worry about it? We don't have any way to protect against fall damage without our boots, is the only problem. So maybe we risk it. Maybe we run down here real quick. We get this back. No. We get this back out, okay? And then we get our good boots and we put those back in there. And then we break that. And we put that back in there. And then we put those on. And then we gotta remember to go repair our snow boots, because our snow boots are gonna need repairing after this. And there we go. Slight, you know, panic, uncalled for. Situation dealt with accordingly. Problems resolved, okay? Big old wall, probably not necessary. There we go. We hit it while it was healing it as well, so it did, like, a modicum of damage that is immediately being restored. It'd be really cool if we could figure out a way to get them all at once. Is that going to be the redstone challenge, where you have to build a structure that links them all together, set TNT, and then set them off, all while the dragon is still flying around and constantly destroying everything? Actually, that would be kind of cool. We should probably do that. I don't know if these blocks would necessarily block the explosion as well as what we've been doing, so we're not even gonna, like, you know, try. 1, 2... Does adding an additional block in the middle help? What if I added blocks all the way over? Does that make a difference? Actually, moderately? Like, mildly? Maybe. It kind of seemed to a little bit. Ugh. Okay. And then we add all of this here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna pay very close attention. Yeah, that was only like 2.5 hearts worth of damage, so that's a little bit less. Now, somehow I forgot these two. These other two. I definitely thought, like, the reason I went and did those was because I thought that was going to be it. So, don't know what I was thinking. Can I? No, that's not going to work. But actually, you know what might work, is if we put one there. No, I was gonna say, because I might be able to see over it. Oh, well, that was the way right there. That did effectively no damage. One moment, dragon! One moment! Some people will say this is the cobblestone run. Listen, shut up. Check this out. Yeah, no, that is the way. I don't even know, like, if you need full armor or not for that. So now, basically, we just wait down here for the dragon to come down, and we just slap it to death with our sword. For whatever reason, it has made the decision to attack over there where I am not, which is fine. That suits me just fine. Another one I want to try is the bed challenge. Apparently, you can just place beds, and it'll damage the Ender Dragon. I thought of that as a potential, thing we could do. Slow but sure. Well, come on now. You were there for 2 seconds. I didn't even hit you. You got hit by thorns. This is a thorns run. Actually, that's another run idea. 100% thorns damage. You just have to keep flying into the dragon. What survives longer? You, the dragon, or your armor? I guess that's a case of what breaks first, really. This is... You know what? Hold on. It's just occurred to me. We can fly. It's an all swords attack, right? Like, that's the challenge. But there's nothing stopping us from flying around and hitting the darn thing, aside from my own ability to do so. I don't want to fly around and hit it, though. I want it to just land. I feel like, yeah, I am just doing more damage with thorns, because the stupid thing won't land now. I know part of it's because I'm flying, and I think it will only land if there's someone on the ground, like, waiting for it to. But it won't land, so I keep flying up here to hit it. Like, I hate fighting this stupid little turd goblin. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's about time. It's about time. Well, this would be great if I had the mace. It'd be great if it was a mace challenge. It's not. Also, we took a lot of hits there when we landed. Boom, baby! The great work of a generation is complete. That's an exaggeration. It took, like, 10 minutes, maybe. I mean, I've been recording for 39 minutes and 18 seconds, but you know what I mean. And I believe that was the 11th great victory, though I'll have to figure out which one of these was the last one and verify. I think it was this one, and I think this one was the 10th, if I'm not very much mistaken. Yes, indeed. The speed run with the miserable time. So where, oh where has the new one spawned? Oh where can it be? Is it up in the air? Is it far away? Oh where can it be? It's that one right there. Figured it out already. You always got to build these nice little areas jutting out there. So you have, actual room to stand around the darn thing. So what we're doing here is we're going to say that it is 11th victory, pure sword N. The N meaning netherite. And if we do it with other swords in the future, we'll have those different filling in there. The different material types represented by a different, almost a number letter in the future is what I'm getting at here. And that does it for today, folks. That does it for today's episode. It has come to a close. I was gonna go get my stuff out of there, but I actually don't need to. It's in the ender chest, so you can just go home. In fact, as soon as we pop through this portal, it'll be there with us. Not like literally as soon as we pop through. It's not gonna be in our inventories. We'll have to go around here and get it out of the ender chest in the basement. But it is gonna be down here where it needs to be, right about here. Lovely. Now, I'm going to explain more about my plans for the remaining 91 days after today in tomorrow's episode. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!